I do not own rights to any music. Let's just clarify that. Nine of Wands in the reverse. I need your love. There has been somebody that you've been in connection with who has been fighting against this connection. And it's all they can take anymore. They're about to give in. Like the pressure is going to cause them to cave. And if they were in denial before, they're about to give in to the crushing weight of the tides now. Queen of Pentacles. I'll be coming home. Wait for me. You could be an earth sign, or this could be, you could be someone that they see building a household with. They could see you being someone holding down the fort. Yeah. We have the moon and the ace of cups. So they have been very much hiding this love that they have for you. It's been like undercover, under wraps. Like I said, they've been fighting against it. They may have told you or never admitted to having feelings for you, but they do. The Star card. This person sees you as their destiny. They also see you as somebody who far outshines all the other stars in the sky. Like, I feel like this is someone who does and may have in the past been a playboy, had that energy, but I also feel like there's someone who genuinely, even though they're in the past may have been hoeing around or whatever, they are also someone who sees and has a genuine respect and love for the woman that they're involved with. And it's kind of like that saying, like, every woman is beautiful. Like, they could find something beautiful about every woman, but there's something about you that far outshines the rest. Ten of Swords. And the song's called Grim Reaper. All of the I am not a cookie. I am cuckoo if you ask them. Grew up outcasted, happy never lasted. Rules of 99, a roll to be the avenue. Fiends up and down the block searching for a bag or two. Girls selling sex, crazy what you have to do. And I do feel like in the past, this may have been somebody like back in the day, whenever they were growing up, whenever they were young, they couldn't get no play. Nobody was interested in them. I do feel like they were outcasted from their peer group. And it's kind of like what they do, going around and getting all this attention, seeking this attention, getting hoes, so to speak. It kind of is a band-aid to cover up that wound of rejection. In a way, it's them being accepted. And with that Ten of Swords, they're realizing there's this side of them that they do need to end. I'm like, I haven't pulled it, but I'm visualizing the death card. So something needing to end in order to have a new beginning. The Grand Reaper, come and take me. This person is ready for to put an end to things as far as their old self. Tough skin, I ain't letting anybody in.
With the repercussions of what everybody did. Old friends turn to fiends who would die for grams. When they breathe, hear the wheeze and they diaphragms.
The 5 of Wands in the reverse. So there could be some conflict, or there had been some conflict or drama between you and this other person, or maybe the desire to avoid conflict and drama with another group of people. What I feel when I leave ain't worth your touch. Anyway, so it's like maybe they've been trying to avoid conflict with other people by avoiding this connection. The Hangman in the reverse. I feel like the approval of the peer group has been a massive, huge thing for this person as an adult because of what they went through in childhood. I feel like that explains their behaviors in regards to how they treat women. They're very much seemingly a womanizer, but that's for their attention and their own validation, and to stick one to the men in their peer groups who never accepted them or included them as, somebody that was on their level. But with the Hangman in the reverse, I feel like this person who has sought other people's approval so much, even though they were in denial, even though they acted like they didn't care what these people thought, everything that they have done has been to seek their approval or to validate themselves in some way. And now this person is seeing things differently, right? Like they are realizing and understanding now that those people that they were trying to seek validation from, like they're realizing that their priorities were in the wrong spot. Like, who cares what these other people think about me? And it's like moving forward, they're looking at things differently. Instead of seeking the approval of people that don't give a shit about them, they're realizing who has cared, who has been there. It's time for us to look around and meet someone new. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This person may, honestly, I'm getting the word destitute. They may be destitute. They may have lost their finances, anything that they were working on, building up. It's like they've lost it and it's crumbled. They may have lost their home situation. They may have lost some form of income. Feeling good, feeling alright, yeah. We have the World card. Wanting to put an end to this. Definitely wanting to put an end to this feeling of losing out on things because your priorities are all mixed up. The Strength card in the reverse. It's like this person may have been putting attempts out there of trying to end old patterns, but for whatever reasons, they just keep getting pulled back into how it was that they were doing things. And it could be like circumstantial, being how that they lost things, or they don't have things, or they came up as destitute. It could be things like that. It's like they find themselves in this tough situation And even though they have intentions of moving forward and doing something different, they fall back on these old behaviors to get them out. The Emperor. Thoughts of greatness sail real far away. It's a struggle every day. We're stressing. But dedication. This is somebody who is willing to take back their power. And I don't feel like they're giving up on these goals just because they've had some setbacks. They're realizing that they are the boss of their own domain and that they are in control. I'm doing all right. Yeah. I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm noticing that this Emperor's cheeks are pretty dang red, and I feel like there's some kind of level of embarrassment for this Emperor. Six of Swords. And it might be they may be embarrassed or they may be disgusted with themselves how in the past, instead of facing up to things, they took the easy way out and they ran. That's not what a man does. They're ashamed. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what a little boy does. But I feel like, that may be what a little boy does. But at the time, this Emperor, man, guy, fella, didn't have anything to offer you that a man would have to offer you. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever that they could, like, whatever they could offer you, or whatever they insinuated that they could offer you, it's like it fell flat. They may have alluded that they could do this or they could do that, but it was kind of a bluff. Like maybe they intended that they would be able to, but it's kind of like they bit off more than they could chew, and they couldn't really handle the job or the task at hand when it came to bringing you what it was that you deserved or required from them in order to move on with them. The Knight of Wands with the Tower. I want more. This person does see you as a star. You're the next Drew Barry. They want more. They can't stay away. This person is immensely sexually attracted to you. And I don't want to be too lewd or inappropriate, but it's like whenever they reach that, I don't want to say too much, but like when they reach orgasm with you, it is explosive. It's like there's something that electrically like lights up. I don't know how much research y'all have done on like the Kundalini energy and all, but or how much research you've done on twin flames, but they say whenever twin flames unite sexually, it's like this connection that you cannot explain or describe other than an energetic explosion or solidification or I don't know, but it's like something else. This guy, like I said, you stand out above all the other stars. You're Drew Barrymore. Good night. I want more. And all these other girls keep wondering what the fuck would you for? You're the next Drew Barry. The Hermit in the reverse. So I feel like you both have been in separation. This person has taken some individual time for themselves. You've taken some individual time. You have retreated from the other. You may have retreated from other people. But during this time, it's like you've been able to see some things, like shed a little bit of different light on the subject and be able to see things clearly or at a different angle, different perspective than you were seeing them before. We have the Death card and the King of Swords. So this is him now. I felt much more clearer headed than he was before, much more concise in his thinking. And I feel like this is somebody who has rolled over their past and their history, and they thought and they've connected dots. And like I was saying, I had the vision of the Death card earlier. This is somebody who wants to put an end to the old person who they were, who was a page, and transform into this new beginning, an upright King of Swords. Somebody who has taken those experiences, those lumps, those bruises, and they've turned it into wisdom. They turned it into something that helps to guide them. There's somebody who now knows better and plans on acting accordingly. We have the Queen of Pentacles again, and the Sun card in the reverse. This person wants to have this transformation. Like, the thing is, like, they want to move forward with you. This person could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Does not have to be an air sign. If they're not an air sign, this is somebody who operates more from their intellect, from their logic, than their emotions. They may be somebody who's extremely opinionated, and they're clear on where they stand. I feel like other people may think that this person is cold or non-feeling, but it's more like they have a low tolerance for bullshit. That's how I feel about this masculine. And with this masculine sees you feminine as somebody who is basically a writer, somebody who would be a good partner, who would hold down the fort, who would help them to grow the seeds that they're planting. Like, they feel like they're the idea person, and you're the person that can hold it down and make it happen. You're the person that grounds them when they get too far into their head. With the Sun card in reverse, it's like they are feeling really hopeful about the situation, although, there's still that disconnection where things haven't been cleared up between the two of you. Love is a battlefield. The Ace of Swords. So this person is seeing something clearly that they weren't seeing clearly before. There's been some kind of truth that has come up that's evident. No one can tell us we're wrong. It's like this person was in denial of the truth before, but now that they know it's the truth and they've heard it's the truth, they can feel it. It's the fucking truth. And they're leading with that sort of truth. I have these monologue cards, right, for the masculine and the feminine. Masculine's white and the feminine's black. I looked down on the floor a while ago and this card was on the floor. I have a stack like this tall of these cards, right? That's a lot of these cards. This one was on the floor. I don't recall ever pulling this card in a reading or reading it. I'm going to read you what it says. It says, I wish we both would have had the courage to go deeper. So I feel like it wasn't just this masculine who there was this bit of fear with in regards to this connection. I feel like it was the both of you. You both could have gone deeper and you didn't because there were wounds that neither of you wanted re-triggered. No one can tell us where both of us knowing. The Emperor. So he's showing up again as the Emperor. And I feel like this is him and Strength card in the reverse. So I feel like he may not be manifesting physically into your life for a minute, but I feel like energetically he's coming in hardcore. He's coming in energetically to let everybody know he's the Emperor. Like they're not giving up. The Queen of Pentacles showing in the reverse. The Death card in the reverse. So that's like there's having a potential for this new beginning and this transformation, but somebody's actions or somebody's lack of action is preventing it from starting. I feel like it's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like she doesn't feel safe or secure, trusting herself with this individual. So why would she start anything new with him? Heartache to heartache, we stand. Nine of Swords reversed. Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel like at some point, someone, whether it was you, feminine, or the masculine, someone was extremely concerned with what a group of people were going to think. Or not even with what the group of people were going to think, but I feel like they were trying to avoid drama with this group of people or not let them know or be aware. And it was like, how am I going to get, like, I feel like they're thinking, like, love is a battlefield. They're thinking in a strategic way. How are they going to break away from this group of people or avoid the drama involved with them in regards to this connection? Like, I feel like there's a group of people that ain't gonna like it, and so they were trying to figure out how to avoid any repercussions from that. Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. I feel like this masculine is now at peace, just walking away from that group of individuals. Period. A point blank period. If they have to hurt feelings on the way out, they're going to hurt feelings on the way out, but they're going to leave peacefully, like with peace of mind.
It's the truth, I step into the night. I never made sense to me. My son played the limelight. It makes me wonder how I'm supposed to be. Could it be wrong to get back and just right? Now let the truth be told. When in my zone, learn from the finest techniques. Now let
The Fool card. This masculine's wanting to take a leap of faith. It's like they've been involved with this group or this organization. I feel like because there were certain perks that they're supposed to get out of it. and they were loyal to this group and this organization. But I feel like they're willing. I feel like deep down they're romantic, and I feel like they're willing to just take this leap of faith and leave. Like all of the shit that they worked for, that they thought that they were gonna get by joining or participating in with this group. It's like they don't care if walking away they have to leave all of it behind. If they just have to leave with what they showed up there with, that's fine. Two of Pentacles. This person was juggling. I don't even feel like two different situations. I feel like two different lifestyles. Like they were participating in one lifestyle in connection with this group while also trying to live like a normal life or have interests of their own. Like I feel like part of what they did was in the interest of this group, while they were also trying to pursue their personal individual endeavors and interests. And it's like this person is no longer going to juggle. I feel like they're choosing themselves. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They are putting a complete end to this connection with these individuals. One of two things on the way out. Like I said, they may say some things that hurt these people on the way out if they have to. And this is about betrayal. This masculine may be betraying this group of people on the way out. And it may be part of the tool that they use to get away. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Let me live my life. I have this and this and this and this information on you. Like, don't come one step close to me, or I'm letting everything I know fly and you guys will be ruined. You'll be destroyed. And he's making it very clear on his way out that he wants nothing more to do with them. And I feel like almost in a threatening way. Like, after I leave here, don't follow me. And if you follow me, try it. You're going to regret that forever.
Watch drumming tutorials without Wi-Fi and jam uninterrupted. Try YouTube Premium on us.
The other thing with that Ten of Swords, you know, he could have discovered that they betrayed him in some type of way. Maybe they made some kind of promise or alluded to something, and maybe they used him in a circumstance as a pawn. But either way, there was some betrayal or some backstabbing going on, and that may have also helped him make the choice to finally just walk away from them. Seven of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there will be no need for this person to like have to protect themselves after that. I feel like whatever it is they have on these people will be shook. They don't want that stuff coming out. So this masculine's not gonna have to defend or protect themselves. Like, that's enough said. He's the emperor for the third time. I feel like he leaves out of that place with the mic drop like a boss. Page of Swords. and the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's two things here. When this masculine leaves this group of people, I don't feel like they're going to come after him. But I do think that they're going to, I see these little birds up here. I think they are going to have people watching and peeping from a distance, from a far distance. Like, don't let that masculine catch you watching him, because it's going to be all bad. But I feel like this group of people are still going to be keeping an eye on him from a distance. And I feel like also it's more out of admiration. Like, how did you manage to fandangle this, sir? But I also feel like with this Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that this is that masculine waiting for an opportunity to come in and offer this cup. And he could be coming up as a page because you guys have been out of connection, out of communication. He knows that he's going to have to start off small. It's going to have to start with a conversation. Six of Wands. This masculine is feeling himself. He is all up in this. Kind of like making me a little bit. But he's so confident. He's so full of his own power and belief in himself. As far as he's concerned, there's no way he's gonna lose whenever it comes to taking back the power and control over his life. And I believe that he believes that you're his empress and he's going to get you back. Like, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. As far as he's concerned, he's going to do whatever it takes. But like I was saying, the Empress in reverse, I feel like feminine, you came up as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse earlier. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you could just be in that energy of no longer taking any shit and only clinging to things that are, that you can rely on. And you coming up as the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, you're defensive with this person. They're going to have to show you something or prove something. Like, ain't no just talking or words going to resolve the situation. So this person kind of has some convincing to do whenever it comes to you. But they're willing to do whatever it takes. Like with that Strength card, things may not happen overnight. It may take some time. But this Emperor knows what he wants now. Woo, woo. Two of Wands. I feel like this is mutual energy. This is that Emperor who is trying to figure out, how. I don't feel like it's what he has to leave behind. He knows what he has to leave behind and what he's moving towards. He's got to figure out how he's going to go about it. And I feel like this is you also, feminine. You're at a crossroads too, figuring out what it is, who it is that you're willing to leave behind and what you want to move forward towards. It's like that the world is your oyster and there can be like anything that you want is out there. But what do I need to leave behind in order to pursue it? So I feel like as this masculine is deciding to leave something to come towards you, You're in the process of deciding whether or not to leave this masculine to go towards something new. I feel like it's one of those things when they may catch you in the nick of time, like right before it was almost over for them. They're going to be like, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is ready to put down this heavy burden. Any kind of betrayal, backstabbing, they're done with that. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. They're feeling enlightened about the situation after all the stagnancy of not speaking, not talking to each other, nothing happening. It has made them realize some things once they were making those connections, once that they were, they just had their own selves to contend with. They became enlightened about what's worth their time and what isn't worth their time. And they know that they betrayed you in the past and they no longer want to come forward with that same energy. With a shotgun in your mouth. Ace of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups. I feel like there's some things that need to be cleared up in regards to love. Like I feel like this masculine needs to come out and be honest about some things. And I feel like whenever they first became involved with you, their intentions were not good. And they were up to some shady shit. But I feel like they want to come clean about how things started with you. The Devil in the reverse. Temperance. Page of Wands.